Okay, this is a Fast Blast announcement for two conferences at the BASES project. The first conference, which is a mini conference, and it's with Syed Noah. He has been presenting a great deal of material for BASES on a educational level about encrypted codes in Egypt, in all the artifacts, the pyramids, the statues. It's an extremely important, simple code about the creation of the sun. Now, this is a very important thing about when you talk about the creation of the sun. It's actually about an encoded message within Egyptian artifacts about the rotation of the Earth's crust. Now, what's happened is there have been a lot of media speculation and a lot of AI stuff about what's under the pyramids. Syed has been back to Egypt for the last few months and he's got new information on this. A lot of people will have seen the material in the press. Syed is Egyptian. He's telling me that he has had different access to the civilian normal researchers, and this is his basic statement about what he's going to be talking about on Saturday the 4th of October in the Avalon rooms in the social club in the centre of Glastonbury on the 4th of October. And there'll be details about how to get tickets for that. I think they'll be running about a tenner. It's a very limited number of spots, seats available at this event. He specifically wants it to be in Glastonbury, and he's only returning back from Egypt in September, round about the middle of September. So what you will hear is what I will hear. So this is about the five architectural points in the Great Pyramid related to the creation of the sun. Archaeologists are convinced that the two air shafts in the Great Pyramid have nothing to do with conducting air. So what are they both for? Number two, the width of the Grand Gallery is 2.1 meters at the floor. The rows of the two walls shift inward gradually till the width of the ceiling becomes only 1 meter. What is the reason to enlarge the floor and narrow the ceiling? On the other hand, why are these five rooms on the top of the burial chamber? Was there a hidden correlation between the position of the burial chamber of Khufu at the high point of the pyramid and the position of the tomb of King Thutmose III at the high point of the Valley of the King at the west bank of Luxor? Why has the red sarcophagus been placed far from south and east, but near to north and west? This is the kind of subtle detail that Syed is talking about. The enclosure wall. The Great Pyramid had two enclosure walls, of which only parts of their foundations remain. The northern and western sides of the first enclosure are 23.6 meters away from the pyramid, while the southern and the eastern sides of the second enclosure are 18.5 meters away. The question is, why two enclosures with these dimensions? This is important stuff. The talk. All these inquiries will be clarified, which in turn will answer the new discovery of the ETP team that finds an extensive underground complex, or as they said, a massive subterranean network stretching over 2 kilometers, that's 1.2 miles, below the structures beneath the three pyramids of Giza. The research claims to have identified several significant underground features at depths exceeding 2,100 feet, that's 648 meters, beneath the pyramid's base. These include 8 vertical cylindrical shafts, each measuring more than 2,100 feet or 648 meters deep, which are aligned in parallel rows. Spiral pathways around the shafts, potentially serving as access points. two large cubic chambers, each approximately 80 meters on each side, and five multi-level structures connected by geometric structures. Syed Noah is an Egyptologist. He has been former head of antiquities at Luxor. I may have got that precise title in error, but he's returned to Egypt to clarify some of his work on the material that we've been working at about the movement of the sun disk from one location to another. That's basically when the crust shifts. That is Syed Noah on the Saturday, the 4th of October. We're now going to have a major international conference. BASES 2025 International will be a full disclosure now event on the 12th, 13th and 14th of December. We're bringing over a number of Americans who are primary speakers at the Full Disclosure Now conference in Tampa. We will be having another speaker from the United States who is not physically able to get from the United States to the UK. It's too long a flight for her. That's Penny Bradley. We're going to have a number of other speakers who are connected with the Mars and Back, that's the 20 and Back program, where a large number of people now are remembering a very, very severe and enslaving experience on Mars. Then they're returned back to a normal life here, a little bit like Men in Black. Nothing's happened here, so to speak, but a lot of people are now remembering this. Now, what I'm asking are for UK or British or European people in the region of Western Europe or wherever, if you can get to the conference, if you've had similar experiences or you have experiences with the so-called secret space program or the other program, which is the Nachtwaffen, that's to say a highly advanced off-world breakaway civilization, as it's been called in the past, has more information coming out about that. We'll also have Mikey Jensen, who has got more research on the existing photography of the surface of Mars. There's a heck of a lot there. And we're going to have Maria Wheatley talking advanced features of the stones, the megaliths on Earth, and her work on the Martian pyramid base, this square structure. Now, we're saying this in August 2025. December the 12th, 2025 is some months away. Things are likely to change, but what we are looking for is a hardcore, highly advanced step forward on full disclosure now. I've been highly critical of the UFO movement, who are stuck in Roswell, stuck in the past, and have no chance. I see no chance of them moving forward from that situation. This is BASES 2025. We are going ahead. We're pushing for full disclosure now, and we're going to have, hopefully we're going to have a couple of representatives from the Tampa Full Disclosure Now conference, and we will certainly be flying the flag for them here in the UK, in the British Isles. And anybody, if you've got an experience and you can come up with a verifiable story as well as you can, you are welcome at this conference. Now, tickets are going to be expensive. Air flights aren't cheap, and bringing a number of people from the United States to the UK is going to be an expensive affair. So this is an international event. It's a vitally important event. We are having a very, very severe shutdown of open discussion on a lot of matters here. So grab it while you can. That's the 12th of December. On the evening, we're hoping to have one particular speaker who will talk for at least 2 to 3 hours, and then we're going to have the rest of the conference Saturday and Sunday all day with a major open panel discussion on the Saturday evening. And the events, we'll see how they play out. And that's it for this announcement in early August 2025. Two conferences. October the 4th with Syed Noah in the Avalon rooms. It's a social club in the centre of Glastonbury. He will be presenting his information fresh from Egypt about those events those items and events that I've just read out. And we will have a major full disclosure now international conference in the Bouverie Hall in Pewsey on Friday evening and Saturday, and all day Saturday and Sunday. We'll be in for a hot rig on the Friday afternoon. If you are able to technically and manfully put lights up and staging, I am asking for volunteers on that. Ben Elvin Jones is in charge of that. But further details will follow. We're hitting hardcore rock new evidence, new experiencer testimony about Mars, and about full disclosure now.